delivery by volunteers and community leaders who've stepped up and never down as civic stewards from the first day we were founded. Volunteers like Bob Bush, who still serves on our board 40 years after co-founding the LAEDC, and Gil Vasquez, whose accounting firm does our audits each year and was also one of our founders 40 years ago. And members of the LAEDC like Southern California Edison, Southern California Gas, the Watson Land Company, and the County of Los Angeles, who have consistently provided us with the necessary financial resources, wisdom, and encouragement that has helped us deliver our mission for all these 40 years. We salute each and every one of them for what they enable us to do for those we serve. Steve Nissen is one of those individuals, a 25-year partner in our work, the chairman of our board, who led government affairs at NBC Universal for many years, and in that capacity helped grow one of our signature industries in LA. We are so fortunate to have volunteers like Steve as our chair, Rudy Medina as our vice chair, and the civic stewards, investors, dreamers, doers, and builders who continue to step up to lead and support the LAEDC. Steve, I'm thrilled to have you virtually standing by my side as we celebrate these major milestones in LAEDC history together.
Thanks, Bill. Today, we are all virtually side by side. It's an honor to serve as LAEDC chair this year and represent all these volunteer leaders. But today, I also want to give a special shout out and recognize the staff of the LAEDC. For all of us, as proud as we are to support the work, it's really the work of the staff that drives this organization day in and day out, doing the research, assisting the businesses, convening the leaders, and listening to the voices of our community, advancing our public policy interests, and delivering our mission. The beauty of the LAEDC, what makes us exquisitely unique, is that we bring all those different disciplines together to solve problems. City and county leaders, educators, businesses, nonprofits, labor, it takes all of us to solve the grand challenges that none of us can solve on our own. We are an inclusive roundtable, and through the last 24 years of the Eddie Awards, we've recognized those civic leadership roles that advance a stronger, more equitable, more resilient, and sustainable economy. However, this year, our 25th, we wanted to turn the focus back to the people in our community, the everyday heroes of our community, and give their voices a platform to tell their stories. That's what this event is all about. So, Bill, how about we get this celebration started?
Steve, I couldn't have said it better myself. And to all of you watching us, I'll see you later in the program.
I'm Jessica Koo Kim, the Senior Director of Workforce Development at the LAEDC. During the program and through the weekend, don't forget to join the action and bid on some of our great silent auction packages. I'm personally keeping my eye on action package number 2, a one-night stay at the magnificent Rosewood Miramar Beach Resort in Montecito. I'm sure I'm not the only one that could use a short weekend getaway. Go to one.bidpal.net/Eddie Awards and see if you can outbid me. Sending it back to you, Pat.
Thanks, Jessica. You may have a bidding war on your hands. As Steve referenced, these past 24 years, the Eddie Awards have recognized leadership and economic development in business, education, and government throughout Los Angeles County. And while this program may be a bit different as we turn our focus to the workers of our region, those that have helped keep us safer at home and safer at work during these unprecedented times are honorees of the past, help the LAEDC facilitate the continued progress and growth of industry and ultimately jobs. So let's take a quick trip down memory lane.
A courageous woman, a woman of leadership, a woman of vision, our 2004 Eddie honoree, Monica Lozano.
Everybody from the LA Economic Development Corporation, congratulations to you for this wonderful event. Our company, La Opinion, in so many ways represents what's just so great about the Southern California region. And it's also a testament to what immigrants contribute to the Los Angeles area.
Los Angeles truly is making news because of some very good things, and that is what sustains us.
I just want to encourage all of us in this tough economic time to get out there, create jobs, to invest with LAEDC and all of you. We're going to continue to make this region, LA County, the greatest county in the United States.
We're going to take these steps, and these steps can start here in LA County, and then California, and then Arizona, and then the nation. We've now tied 40 children's hospitals together. We've tied 200 pediatric hospitals together. So this is the hope for the nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Dominic Ng.
We share the same vision with LAEDC because we know it is important to help LA to create jobs so that we can have a vibrant economy.
You have been stalwart, consistent, persistent, and energetic supporters for what is best in Los Angeles. And you know, that's not an easy assignment, but it is a critically important one.
This is amongst the most cohesive large cities that I can think of in the world. We've raised more than $1 billion, and we'll spend about $400 million of that in Los Angeles on LA startups. I want to continue to back talented local entrepreneurs, many of them in this room, that are really inspirational to work with.
It's a tremendous achievement to be the #1 ranked school in the United States for upward mobility.
You all know how easy it is to open a door by making one phone call, sending one introductory email on someone's behalf, or offer up some mentorship and make somebody feel that they are worthy and that they belong. With one of those simple actions, you're able to radically change someone's life by providing them access that they never had.
Reimagining LA County is very, very real. We are looking through the lens of equity. We can instigate, we can impact, we can influence. We are reimagining what can happen here in LA County.
What an amazing 24 years. I love seeing the great work of these incredible people, institutions, and municipalities being celebrated. And as you saw in the videos, the Eddies have long been an elegant evening in style, but also intentional in focus on celebrating selfless and inspiring leadership that generates opportunity and prosperity for others. Today's theme of sustaining the dream while reimagining our future speaks to the LAEDC's commitment to continuing to evolve as an organization to better meet the needs of those it serves, and this, the most diverse and populous county in America. And in order to most effectively respond to its community's needs, the LAEDC recognizes the power of listening to the voices of the people, the workers, the micro-entrepreneurs, and small business owners, those trying to capture the dream that our region promises. Through the work of their business assistance team, the LAEDC has had the privilege to hear these stories and assist thousands of businesses at times and in ways it was most needed. Master Stitch is one such small business, and this is their story.
Hello, my name is Gabby. I'm from Mexico. I'm the owner of Master Stitch, and we provide services in embroidery, silkscreen, heat transfer, and school uniforms. We provide school vouchers for kids that need uniforms and cannot afford them. Master Stitch was created by my husband. He came here from Honduras, and he had a dream of making his own company.
Hola, mi nombre es Guadalupe Ortiz. Vengo de Honduras. Soy dueño de Master Stitch. Yo vengo de una provincia que en este tiempo todavía no hay agua potable ni luz, y mi sueño era de tener una bicicleta, y como éramos tan pobres no tenía la posibilidad de comprar una bicicleta. Entonces Pensé cómo podría salir de la provincia para poder yo tener algo de una bicicleta. Era mi deseo de una bicicleta.
And he always had the vision that he wanted to create his own business, so he worked very hard. Sometimes he worked like 16 hours a day just to save money to buy one of the machines, because during that time the machines were very expensive and there was very little help.
Pero en ese tiempo de esa máquina valía $46,000 y yo no tenía dinero para comprar la máquina. Y como no conocía personas para que me ayudaran para tener un préstamo, se me hacía más difícil pagar la máquina. Pero la compañía, de ver que yo tenía tanto deseo, ánimo, ella me financió. Entonces así yo agarré la máquina.
After that, was a small business, you know, it was hard, but he started, getting new companies, and little by little he started growing. We had struggles financially because we didn't have the knowledge, and we didn't know where to look for help. So we thought that nobody would help out, so we did everything ourselves. So we ended up doing a lot of things wrong, and we got to the point that we had to close down the business. One of his friends offered to help him out, and we began to work with him. So we worked with him a couple of years, and because he was going to retire, he sold us the company, and we were saving money already to start up the company, so we used that to buy the company and restart. In order to address some of the issues that we were having and problems, we were able to connect with Laedc. And they came into our office and gave us options of different programs the city had for small business, things that we didn't know before. We didn't know there was help or any type of help for small businesses like ours. So Leonard was able to help us save on city tax. So the first 3 years when we opened up our business, we were able to save on city tax. So that was a huge help. And when we always need some kind of information, I always contact him, and he sends me lots of information where I can go to places or call places, and they can help me out with different types of payroll, loan applications, and things like that. So we were able to grab more machines and hire more employees. When we bought the business from my husband's friend, we had about 12 to 15 employees, and now we have 30 employees. My husband has that dream that one day he will work for his own company, his own jeans, and we won't have to rely on other companies to give us work, but our own. And we want to one day have that. And that's what we're working towards right now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mayor Eric Garcetti, and it is a pleasure to join you in celebrating LAEDC's 40th anniversary. It's also very special tonight because it's the 25th anniversary of the Eddie Awards, and I want to congratulate this year's extraordinary honorees, the frontline workers of Kaiser Permanente, SoCal Gas, and Servicon Systems. Thank you for your hard work in this unprecedented crisis. For 4 decades, LAEDC has provided our city with critical data on the industry clusters that have the greatest potential to create good jobs and career ladders for all of our residents. It's also partnered with our community colleges to develop curricula to prepare our students to fill those jobs as well. And it has provided free technical assistance to help grow jobs and grow businesses right here. LAEDC is our silver bullet. Together with the World Trade Center LA, they have been incredible partners, advocating for the infrastructure investments we're making today in our airport, port, and transit systems that makes LA the infrastructure capital of America, helping to bring billions of dollars of foreign direct investment right here to our region. So congratulations to the leadership and staff of LAEDC on this milestone tonight. Thank you for all you do to build a more inclusive, sustainable, and resilient local economy, and to ensure an equitable future for all Angelinos. It's an honor to work alongside you. and here's to great days ahead.
What's up, everyone? Don't forget about our online auction. My name is Lyndon Johnson. Yes, like the president, and I'm a district manager for LADC's business assistance team. Along with the proceeds from our generous sponsors of tonight's event, the additional funds raised from tonight's online auction will go directly to help us support businesses throughout the region survive the recent shocks to their revenue streams and reinvent and reimagine themselves to thrive once again in a post-pandemic economy. So go bid and try and outbid me for that trip to Park City, Utah, auction package number 5. Bid online at one.bidpal.net/Eddie Awards. Pat, I yield the mic to you.
Thanks, Lyndon. As we continue the celebration of this 25th Eddie Awards and the 40th anniversary of LAEDC's service to the community, big changes have already begun from within as they roll out a new strategic plan and rededicate the organization's commitment to growth, equity, resilience, and sustainability. And to share a bit more about the LAEDC's future, I hand this virtual stage back to the CEO of LAEDC, Bill Allen.
Thank you, Pat. And thank you for being with us as we celebrate these important milestones in the history of the LAEDC. We've long enjoyed watching you as anchor of our KCBS and KCAL evening news, and we deeply appreciate the high standards and yet humble and respectful way with which you have always delivered your informative, insightful, and compassionate coverage of our communities. Those distinct, diverse, and dynamic communities of Los Angeles County are our greatest asset, for it is within them that our 10 million neighbors live and work together, with others who have come here from more than 140 nations and speak more than 220 languages. This vast tapestry of vibrant cultures and entrepreneurial dreams make up the most creative and diverse economy in the world today. Together, they power the largest county economy in our nation. Our gross county product in 2019 exceeded $860 billion, which ranks us 18th among all nations of the world. And yet, despite that overall economic prowess and our status as both the manufacturing center and entertainment capital of America, far too many of our neighbors still live in poverty and have been left behind during this remarkable 4 decades of economic growth and regional prosperity to which the LAEDC has contributed so much. These and other profound disparities have been more clearly and painfully revealed than ever before during the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, and they've been passionately addressed during the ongoing protests for social and racial justice across our land. Low-income communities of color have not only proven more vulnerable to the health threats caused by this virus, but they have been disproportionately impacted in the unprecedented rise of unemployment as an economic consequence of the well-intended public health orders instituted to slow the spread of this deadly virus. The LAEDC recognizes our responsibility to not only help individuals and enterprises survive and reinvent themselves so as to eventually fully recover from the severe disruptions wrought by the pandemic, but we also see this moment in our nation's collective awakening and emerging commitment to advance social and racial justice as an opportunity for us to significantly redirect our own work in the years ahead to help reimagine and reinvent our LA regional economy into one that can prove to the world that the pursuits of economic growth, equity, resilience, and environmental sustainability need not be mutually exclusive goals, but instead can be mutually reinforcing goals and lead to far greater, more sustainable, and more equitably shared growth for everyone in our region. In this, our 40th year, serving the 10 million residents of Los Angeles County and the various enterprises which provide opportunity and a path to prosperity for so many, the LAEDC has committed to using our substantial economic research capacity and our trusted convening power to shed yet more light on the paradigmatic shifts underway in our economy and our society, shifts driven by such powerful forces as automation, robotics, climate change, globalization, and potentially the reshoring of manufacturing and supply chains. We will identify the challenges and opportunities those forces represent, particularly for our leading industry clusters, but also importantly for our most vulnerable populations. And we will endeavor to influence policy and investment agendas, to capitalize on them, to achieve an even faster growing, but more equitable, sustainable, and resilient economy. Our LAEDC services will be more equitably allocated to help not only attract, retain, and enable the further growth of innovative firms on the cutting edge of new technologies like BYD and their emissions-free public transit bus manufacturing and assembly facility, which now employs more than 800 people here in LA County, but also to protect the long-term viability and enhance the further growth of smaller employers like MasterStitch and Avalon Cold Storage in our most vulnerable communities. To ensure that all employers can find the essential human talent they need to compete, grow, and thrive, we will also engage in collaborative systems change initiatives with our partners in business and education to ensure there'll be better preparation for and more accessible pathways into those emerging and growing private and public employment sectors for all of our area's residents, particularly those from historically marginalized communities, leading ultimately to greater opportunity, equity, and improved social mobility. Accomplishing these ambitious, aspirational goals will be challenging to say the least. Even moving the needle on such an ambitious agenda across such a vast and complex region as LA County in the years ahead will require the best we have to offer, not just from the staff of the LADC, but from all of our members, stakeholders, and partners across the business, government, education, nonprofit, environmental, and labor communities. We will need substantial financial resources to be able to attract and retain the most talented professionals available to take on these grand challenges together. That's why events like these Eddie Awards are so important, because the unrestricted dollars of our generous sponsors and all of you in our audience who contribute today provide the flexible capital that we need to continue to innovate and refine our programs, services, and even our public policy positions to make the greatest beneficial impact possible on the lives and dreams of the people who join us in calling this beautiful Los Angeles County our home. So on behalf of all my colleagues on the staff and board of the LADC, we thank you for your support today and throughout the year, and for your partnership with us in our mission to reimagine and reinvent our economy, to collaboratively advance growth and opportunity and prosperity for all. Now I'd like to introduce a few special guests for today's performance. Jay Lee is a band of 3 high school friends that, despite very different musical backgrounds, were brought together over 2 years ago by a local organization called Notes for Notes, a nonprofit whose mission is to provide youth with free access to musical instruments, instruction, and recording studio environments, promoting youth creativity and confidence for music. Everyone, please welcome Jay Lee.
Shadows tell me things aren't right here. They whisper to me when no one's here. Is there a way to help them, please? Because I can't stand it anymore. Find me the light up the shadows, and they might be free from the darkness.
joining us in this virtual auction. My name is Isabel Duran and I work with LAEDC's Workforce Development Team. At this point, I'm expecting to see a bidding war after my 30 seconds of fame. I know, #robbed. So don't forget to place your bids, because I know we definitely won't. And you can place those bids at one.bidpel.net/Eddie Awards. Thanks in advance.
Hey everyone, it's Mayor Robert Garcia, and I want to start by wishing the LAEDC a happy 25th anniversary on the Eddie Awards, and all the amazing folks have been involved, not just in this process to really give out some really great recognition, but also in the work that happens every single day. The LAEDC and of course the World Trade Center LA have really done great work, not just across the county, but I also want to be specific to Long Beach as well. We're just very grateful that small businesses, our larger corporations are represented across the county and really across the region. Especially in this time of COVID-19, we know how difficult it's been for businesses, for small business owners, and for workers to get this economy moving again. We see what's happened. It's tragic what's happened across this country, but I know all of us have thought about safety first and how important it is that we remain safe as a community. As businesses reopen, many are innovating and they're trying new ideas. We're putting parklets out in the street. More virtual types of events are happening. And it's great to see that many of these ideas have worked for businesses and many will continue. I'm grateful again to the LAEDC for the work that's happening. And I want to wish you again congratulations on these 25th anniversary of these awards. And here in Long Beach, with all of our partners in Los Angeles and across the region, we look forward to continuing to support our businesses. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Blanca Pacheco, and I am the mayor of the city of Downey. We were honored to have been recognized as the most business-friendly city at the 2017 Eddie Awards, which I have in hand. From the city of Downey, we want to congratulate you on the 25th anniversary of hosting the Eddie Awards. We wish you continued success.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mayor Joe Vinatieri from the city of Whittier. Economic development is a priority for Whittier and a priority for all of us. As a two-time recipient of the LAEDC's Most Business-Friendly City Award, we know that the success of our region depends on the everyday connections that we make and the valued partnerships that we maintain. Whittier recognizes and applauds the LAEDC's tireless work and advocacy performed in support of our businesses, and we thank you for always rolling up your sleeves to ensure the vitality of our local economies, especially during these challenging times. By working together, the LAEDC has helped us bring quality businesses and new jobs to Whittier and provide education and assistance to those who need it most. So on behalf of the Whittier City Council and our business community, I'd like to extend our gratitude and congratulations on the 25th anniversary Eddie Awards celebration. Thank you so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can probably see it's broad daylight right now, but I'm gonna have to say good evening. Hi, my name is Samuel Kang, Mayor of the City of Doherty. For many years, City of Doherty appreciate the partnerships with organizations like the LAEDC to help us continue to excel on economic development. As the recipient of the 2012 Most Business-Friendly City Award, I would like to personally thank LAEDC for all their hard work and support throughout the years. Bill, Steve, Bob, and many more, you guys are super awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a very special milestone for LAEDC. I would like to say congratulations on the 25th Eddie Awards celebration.
Thank you to all of our great mayors in LA County. Many of our 88 cities have established partnerships with the LAEDC that have helped ensure hundreds of thousands of jobs remain in LA County. However, this past year has provided new challenges. While many of our local businesses have faced potential closure, the LAEDC's Business Assistance Team has worked tirelessly to be the resource needed to sustain. Avalon Cold Storage is one in our own backyard of Compton who has managed to overcome those challenges and grow with the help of the LAEDC.
My name is Mazi Tamasebi. I'm the managing director here at Avalon Cold Storage and Food Manufacturing. Our business is basically a culmination of food storage as well as food manufacturing. Cold storage is basically a facility that provides temperature-controlled environment for products that are being either exported or imported into the western coast of the United States. And we're strategically located in the city of Compton, which is very close to LAX, as well as Port of Los Angeles and Port of Long Beach. We started about 20 years ago in a much smaller facility in the city of Compton. Little by little, we started expanding until about 5 years ago. My partner and I, we moved into a much larger facility as you see it today. It's about 300,000 square feet of GMP certified, HACCP certified, organic certified facility. What I truly believe makes our company unique culturally is both of our visions as far as the importance we place on our employees and the type of services that we provide. Basically, you can have the best tools at your disposal, but if you don't have the people that work with you, and I'm very cognizant of that. I don't want to say the people that work for us, because that's not what we believe. What we believe is that we all have gathered to basically attain one goal, and we all share that goal, and that's what makes our company culturally very unique. That goal is to provide the best service, the best quality product to all consumers across the spectrum. The products that leave Avalon, they're done correctly and with passion, and that's what we believe in.
Hi, my name is Johnny Rosas. I'm the general manager here at Avalon Cold Storage based in LA County. We resource our employees from LA County. We empower about 200 employees that repack produce from cold storage to food manufacturing.
Avalon is relatively a big company. With that comes many challenges. The main problem that we were facing was our insurance.
Before we met LAEDC, we were going through a hurdle when it came to workman's comp that put us in a very tight situation. But through LAEDC resources, we were able to save hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, which reflected in us, Avalon Cold Storage, being able to provide increased wages to all of our employees.
LAEDC has helped us in one area, but that one area was so critical. With the help of LAEDC, we were able to meet those challenges. It just turned our business completely around. I personally am very proud of our employees. During the first 4 or 5 months of COVID-19, our employees, they pulled overtime, they didn't complain, we never shut down, we observed all the protocols, and this is all credit to the spirit of this company and to our people. I believe our business is very important to not only the city of Compton, but to LA County as well as the state of California, because we are part of the food supply chain. We are part of the food that you touch. We are part of the food that our consumers consume. We need to be able to stay in business to offer more options to consumers. I'm the managing director at Avalon Cold Storage and Food Packaging, and I would like to thank LAEDC and congratulate it for its 25th anniversary of Eddie Awards. Thank you.
Avalon Cold Storage is another example of the promise that can be found within LA County and how crucial local businesses are to the success of our region. If you'd have asked anyone at the start of this year to forecast the rest of 2020, no one would have anticipated the difficulties that laid ahead. Yet, even through the challenges of this past year, the resiliency and passion of our communities have started to shine. While many were faced with the reality of a remote life for the foreseeable future, there were others that were forced to step up to the front and become the heroes all of us didn't know we needed. As the LAEDC contemplated what an individual or corporate honoree would look like for this year, every option felt deaf to the experiences around us. In this moment, It wasn't a single individual or company who rose to the occasion, but a community of workers that often go unseen, that during a non-pandemic time may be invisible to the business of everyday life. Today, the Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation honors the often unseen and heretofore insufficiently appreciated frontline workers, those that keep us safer at home, safer at work, and provide us the health care and medical attention thousands have needed here in LA County. We thank all of you for your heroic service as we continue to make our way forward together to the inevitable other side of this pandemic.
My job is my job. My work is essential, but I didn't sign up to be a hero. Before, when I wake up in the mornings and put my uniform on, I was invisible to those around me. Now, I enter each space knowing as a cleaning technician, by doing my job well, I'm a reason other people can operate safely at work.
When I became a delivery driver, the biggest battle I had was with traffic. Now each day I put my mask on and get behind the wheel and know my services are helping individuals and families avoid crowds and remain safe at home.
As nurses, doctors, respiratory therapists, technicians, and other healthcare personnel, we have been viewed as the helpers. But we have always been on the front lines of health. And frankly, sometimes it's been a bit scary to be there. We appreciate that our communities are starting to see the important role we play in saving lives. We are the unseen frontline essential workers, and we are committed to ensuring your safety, health, and well-being.
My name is Wendy Torres. I am a supervisor for Cervicon for the healthcare sector. I started working in the healthcare sector because I was a nurse once and I liked helping others. I've been with Cervicon for about 7 years, and I started as a housekeeper, then I became a lead, now I'm a supervisor. I love working for Cervicon because Cervicon is a family-based owned company which values their employees. Cervicon also provides with their employees with trainings, tools, and knowledge to do their jobs well. We are very happy to receive this recognition because I feel not just nurses and doctors should be getting kudos, but also EVS technicians. We tell our team on an everyday basis that they are heroes because they go inside and clean these COVID rooms. And on behalf of them and Cervicon, we wanted to say thank you.
Hello, my name is Lita Jimenez, and I'm an energy technician, residential, and customer service for SoCal Gas. I respond to customers' needs, including appliance service, emergency calls, and installing gas meters at new homes and businesses. I am pleased to accept this award from the Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation on behalf of my fellow field technicians, construction crews, and emergency response personnel. We are grateful to be included among the unseen essential frontline workers being honored. Safety is foundational to everything we do at SoCal Gas. During this challenging time, we are committed to following the safety protocols necessary to keep ourselves and our customers safe and healthy while continuing to provide the energy services people need to keep going in their everyday lives. It's part of our mission to build the cleanest, safest, and most innovative energy company in America. We are proud to contribute to the well-being of Los Angeles County and the rest of Southern California. We are glad to be of service. Thank you.
I am Nina Valega, a registered nurse in the intensive care unit at Kaiser Permanente, Los Angeles Medical Center. On behalf of all healthcare team members in all settings across Los Angeles County, I want to thank the Los Angeles Economic Development Corporation for recognizing our work and contributions to meeting the challenges of this unprecedented time. I can never forget the frantic pace in which all of this began 8 months ago. The heavy feeling of the unknown sitting on top of all of us. We saw all the negative reports in the news, the ever-changing stream of information about the virus, and it made us wonder, what are we getting ourselves into? Back then, I never thought I could ever be where I am right now, ever able to look back and see all the positive that came out of this experience. I can see a unit of nurses, doctors, RTs, and all the departments that support us, housekeeping, laboratory, all of us becoming one together, stronger than ever before. Years from now, I want to look back and this is what I want to remember. I want to remember that not only did I get the opportunity to fight this pandemic in the front lines, but I got the very unique privilege of witnessing the true human spirit, how strong we are, how resilient we are. I am so proud to be a part of this profession, proud to be a part of our ICU, and very proud to be a part of this community. And to our community out there, thank you so much for all of your support. Your healthcare team is here, and we continue to be here for you. Continue to social distance, hand wash, face mask, and get your flu shot. Thank you.
What a humbling and inspiring opportunity it is to recognize these all too often unseen but absolutely essential workers who keep our economy going and make our lives better day in and day out. We are indeed humbled at the LAEDC to be able to work to create more such opportunity for more of our neighbors across this county. I want to thank our dedicated staff, all of our members, stakeholders, and partners, tonight's sponsors, and any of you who contributed to this year's 25th Annual Eddie Awards for helping us sustain the dream that is Los Angeles, reimagine our future, and advance opportunity and prosperity for all.
Albeit unique, we hope the 25th Annual Eddie Awards delivered you with stories that provided promise as we look ahead and continue sustaining the dream while reimagining the future. And don't forget, get your final bids in as our silent auction will remain open through the weekend. From all of us here in downtown Los Angeles to all of you at home, stay safe, be healthy, and thank you for celebrating with us.